is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Ofori-Atta, what is Ofori-Atta ne family? HSA OSP ono person ye celebrity ke ko person gini di keke Ofori-Atta. Enti onko yi ni di fi Interpol red notice na wode Ofori-Atta ko to so ye declare no wanted. No onko yi ni di fi so. Na ono kra warrant ye de man no kra no. Emu duro ne te senti a wotimi yes ade no. Ofori-Atta busuano no. Now, kwekwana boy remu Ofori-Atta issue no. Still na also on bawo. Ofori-Atta so oyare na obey surgery say 13th to 14th of this month. Surgery no okoye no so say yes doctor for Ghana how mo so mbetimi aye. And then Ofori-Atta mra no munya wa hamane. Kaka yo be den. O mada. Midwives and nurses so mo call strike. No kreni o makọ strike ama man for awo amebin ahwere omma ano odin kwama minta kando say na be de ne your friend is saying midwives ne nurses na o makọ ma home gym retired ones no o mo insha embra na o meye adwuma mmo sana health minister eka kokonan afaya da fa ho.
Special prosecutor Kisi Ejaben finally Kisi Ejaben has pressed the knob. Yeah. And now I know many of you know. Kisi Ejaben finally pressed the knob like this. Bam. Red alert. The Interpol red alert. Yes, Kisi. Yeah, the code this year on our screen. Yes, he has pressed the red alert on former Ghana's finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta. Now, after Kisi Ejaben triggered the worldwide manhunt on this guy, well, we know there were still a lot, in the process. Now, Kisi goes further to now activate or press the button that now all the 196 countries signatory to the Interpol Accord, including the United States, United Kingdom, where Ghana's embassies or our diplomatic whatever are there tonight, from the very day the red alert was struck, all these embassies with the security attaches are on also red alert. Now, what it means now is that any of these countries cited among the protocol and believed to be that of a country where former Ghana's finance minister is hiding, if he raised his head up, he'll be arrested. So if Ken Ofori-Atta is in London, United States, the Cave Mountains, or wherever he is, tonight, so clear, now the battle lines are drawn that Kisi Ejaben is looking for this guy to arrest and set the prosecution in motion. Folks, as of last week and all of that, coming all the way to sometime ending of last week, it was like, oh, okay, we're seeing what we'll do. There's this. There were, call it the pushback from his lawyers. Oh, his lawyers were throwing tantrums and they were accusing Kisi Ejaben and other stuff, trying to question Kisi Ejaben's, legibility to assess medical reports and who is he? He's a lawyer. What is it that he knows about medical reports and the blah 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 and all of that? So they were trying to accuse Kisi Ejaben of he trying to step over his bounds and all of that. Kisi said, no, I am within my bounds and I'm operating as dictates of the office. But guess what? Kisi Ejaben has been lenient. Let's be fair. Kisi Ejaben has been lenient with former finance minister. I must be honest, because I don't want to go back and forth with this issue because all of us know what it is. But a quick recap on what brought us here, that today the red alert has been activated. Sometime last month, 29th of May, believed to be the very negotiable, time frame that his lawyers, together with Ken Ofori-Atta, schedule that he would come and face the authorities. All right, he will come and face the authorities, the prosecutorial authorities, whatever that they want to charge him, whatever questions they want to pose, and all of that. He's ready. You come. This was done together with his lawyers. What happened? And then after the 29th or before the 29th, before whatever, Ken Ofori-Atta's lawyers changed the whole course sign and they are doing something else. Why? Now, instead of them to at least write to the special prosecutor about what, no, they refused to write to the office, and they were doing their own thing. They are doing their own thing. But again, folks, sometime before the 29th of May, supposed to be the days he has to arrive, Ken Ofori-Atta and his people said to us that, he'll go and do some, checks, blah, blah, blah. Suppose that the doctor would have to do some scan and all of those things, which will push him to, if you like, a surgery of some sort. Now, that particular assertion took yet another preposition. Supposed to be that, has the surgery come off or did not? Now, the month May 29th that he's supposed to come, they push it to something else. At this time, it's around rather this time that he's going for the surgery. And this time, what kind of surgery is Ken Ofori-Atta is going for? Prostate cancer. Folks, now, it is so clear, vividly clear, that Ghana, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, can operate, can do that particular surgery under reference of Ofori-Atta. Kolebu is so much expert in that. And in fact, we've heard over this weekend, doctors have spoken. A lot of renowned men in this country who have gone to Kolebu and they've operated on them this same prostate, whatever, including the sub-region, big people within the sub-region who have come to Kolebu, this premier hospital, and they've been operated this same prostate. So why Ken Ofori-Atta will not resort to going to Kolebu for this treatment? Because he was once a government official. He's part of putting this country to be that of a best of a country we all have to live in, is it not? So why is it that the health sector he helped to create, he's refusing to go to that same health sector for him to be treated? What is wrong? What has become of these our so-called men in this political, ladder who refuse to go to our health sector? We have a very nice hospital, University of Ghana's hospital is there, right? Kolebu is there, Konfanoche is there, Rich Hospital is there, and many premier hospitals in this country. Now we are even learning that this kind of prostate, when it's done, you can walk out of the hospital the same day and go your way. So what is this rendezvous? What is this cat and mouse play that Ken Ofori-Atta is trying to stage with a special prosecutor? Folks, tonight we'll go deeper, assess the red light itself, the impact of this red light against the backdrop of the passage of the red light, the Interpol red light, what the consequences lie thereof, and many things. Folks, my guests will join me tonight and we do all of the analysis and back to back. Let's get started. In himself, Mr. Mehuye, Edo Yankopon has to say, Waboy Hoba Miyako, a long holiday. Ebinim kura susu say, Edwin say, Efel say, Ehuni say, and say na Monday is year holiday. Ade. Now open the holiday in Swaka. Era na masema da pono so na etiawa de sia de bibia de dana kwema kama bibia ye kama e kire se sia ye ka sei special prosecutor na activity when we are pressing knob no enti red alert ne dia aso ewo nana ya Ofori-Atta so den aso we mirikatu so a sisi ye ka sei no amayama ye wo wiase na a Ghana ka ho a sa Interpol protocols ye observe no wo mu na so ahwe se onyankopon ya adomu a ye de nkra bi aba bedan wo sa nkra na ye de abedan wo no e kire se esese sa amayama ni na na ehwe na omo hye no so se ye de obi abeto platform no so the global platform says nipa no we di boni bi wo oman bi eyoman be ya Ghana na sa boni na we di ne ye hwehwe ne den so nipam enti amayama ni na omo ye signatory to sa account no wono mo nhye no so say quick womo eso nipa ne ma ye mfa ne emra enti kanene de ebe kan se na a worldwide manhunt ene ye de ato no so keke bazizia ne protocol no ya so kanea no kese no ankasa no a eno ayese ujata na enti sie ka sei amayamani na ye 196 se Ken Ofori-Atta she America kwaye mu ho a o she mipom ho ewire mu ho ensuo mu enue mu ho enenchamu be bia ye behunu bia no ye beche no se obehye Ivory Coast o obehye Togo okohye London o himfa o be bia obekwa akohye bia owura emipo bia mu ana kwaye bia mu ensuo enuem enenchamu bia mu ana se sirem be bia ye beche no ye chine so ayemfa ni nyina ho you be extradite ibe piano de na ba o mem ha se na waba be face ne the charges ene nyoma waye den waye etia omen nti sisi ade finally special prosecutor no waye de SSO eden oye na ebinimu te ho ekeka se special prosecutor de kasa bebrebe ebisi an so wo mo try events and Ken Ofori-Atta in absentia. There's a reason why he said that not oil build up in the sun. And you boo my home, as I said, your tree of was no unya nimidiano, and sana obe comment ya, why then, what comments it. And yes, straightforward, so there be. But see, I know, dear, ye can say, or the Yemeni na ayeden egu akwemu. Na what was it? A bin mukrano a raise issue be say, now then on look Enimko bebia papa no wono because ebinimu reference airbus scandal no airbus scandal no me shows obi anim airbus scandals woman no omwom no womu nya womenye Ghana for no with airbus scandal womu nya Ghana for and as long as womenye Ghana for then there's what you know say everybody womu nya cited jurisdiction no HSM so me at London or a London near British near NASA American near and there is in a coho because jurisdiction has been cited here. Unti cast omra ukrum una se oko na na Ofori-Atta nso here won Ghana and o san ye Ghana ni and o ti Ghana asase so and o be a minister wa ha Airbus no wo mu a ye investigate no unhu so obi abaji post wa ha who say airbus scandal no womu nia hene mo na mo build this argument no and am build this me say airbus scandal no why and obedi post wa but Ken Ofori-Atta ne dom womu depose e wo Ghana meboa na menti mo ase o say obi te Ken Ofori-Atta yi wo pese wo kọ na wo hwe wo ho yare there be yese kolebu prostate cancer no and no cry one of the easiest and the very simple surgery. Yeah, and what done no was a one tire no nkaka ukofi. According to the doctors, yes, Ubetu was soon tonight. I'm telling you, it will be sasa the likes of Ken Ofori-Atta nom so obetimi di minister ewo Ghana ha na ye die sika tua woka ama baby di utiato aye bibia di ama na ohu untiapo a osi no ya spit ni de wokọ enye na chisa wokọ ama no ne ekohwe wo asem wei ekomasum ema oman penimfo mutene oman nim yese ema tomasum amu ye okay. What how you are spending our money, you are using our office, and you say you want to be a minister and help the nation or helping nation. Now we are in a hospital near also hospital na you can sit in our office and pretend to be said you can help us build a nation worth of what notes. Am I okay? No. Moyare ya pam na mama mo so Dubai, London, United States, South Africa. Na de na mo nko South Africa nko ministers wo. Ko where? Ko Dubai. Na because the health facility na wo ko Dubai no. The health facility na wo ko United States no. The health facility na wo ko London. Nipa te se wo na mo te wo na mo yes health facility no. Nti ade na wo de ende wo ntumi nya ne ye na wo nko ho. Wohu madwene se de site wo mpelifo no wohu madwene because kan Kwaku Annan kasabasa me kasabasa wo de tra mechanic ya one day pe na obe se me media no mu biom retired e retirement me ye adwuma foforo yeah na mo democracy a mutimu mo de akọ se ya but when democracy na mo ye ho no ewu anom oba wo on my way the owners of this nation they are coming. In the MPP ni NDC, munyina ye. Me say, the owners of this nation, they are coming. So the mo handle democracy ni say ya, munya munyama basa say ya, mo yaria, mo se mo nko konfa no che, mo nko kolebu, mo nko University of Ghana. No, mo tu play nko amanone. Wo ko baabi a obi so edi na dwene ni nyansa, ene odi ayesa na health facility no. Nti ene de wo ko obenya ayaresa papa na ha de wo ye ni ye enye yie. And Ofori-Atta and some near Baswana dream. And some kitty be soon and amquem. Yes. Some kitty be. Now, Onyankopo Yadma, Wednesday, we are starting one of our biggest investigative report. Efa a premier hospital Kesibihu Ewo Accra, Greater Accra, Meda Hospital in the Achro. Any mumpenu for ne Bonia Air Koso Hospital wa. The death toll our hospital no ni hu bi da nipa wu rough nipa ewu our hospital hospital ni din and then I'll ask you what cause our hospital now we experience get in touch with the front line. We have all our report eba they sure say what is say government are suspending that 1 cedi fuel levy whatever o suspended they call 16th na mo suspend I don't know mun free. Why don't you just crash it off? I have a builder for you tonight. Ninano. And then I'm Kwemoba. Ken Ofori-Atta asked me over the weekend, let me monitor one of the news wires. And a lawyer at the program. Na lawyer ne catch Ghana for say. So no be advice Ken Ofori-Atta advice or the man say ma Ken Ofori-Atta or ma Ghana. Yeah. Or say papa we ma Ghana. Or be advice and say he shouldn't step here. Ronaldo, why a lawyer ni o? Lawyer ni ma pa o. Ronaldo otisa stage no say Ken Ofori-Atta should not step here. Anye no mobo say no. Papa we wa boga ne diga ne wu. Bibie no Ken Ofori-Atta mo de be no credit say that's why then electricity assembly wo bibie no mo be no credit a me ha me eye me won. I don't want to know the cost of GRL electricity then no e ade ba ko pe amuna donko na wetuo e wo rage he ya no amuna na e ho no eno na me pese e bisa ne say kwan ben so papa we lawyer we guy your that way see a friend Kofi Bentel over the weekend to Joy FM news file telling the world they say Ken Ofori-Atta Ghana. Wait, this guy. He is one of the what? Executive Deben president to Imani. Yeah, a think tank group. Oh. And Bibi Kasanchez, so no. A Konya Ken Ofori-Atta the on my way. Ghana's enviable money. Or their fashion. He, Wono Bentel, should be part of the group of Ghanaians who should chase Ken Ofori-Atta for our money. No. Baby, Osemoma. And how much of quantum of money belonging to this nation that is gone down the drain? Ken Ofori-Atta is a free man in his estimation. In the scheme of things, Ono Benson believes no, Wamba better. So, Yana me pesa wusha Ghana mpenimfo no, mpenimfo na sebi, wamuso makuko school ni be a doctors, professors, a lawyer for, and one for politicians. And pesa wuti omuze sebi. Bebre no hu om so omne na ho so omuye nipa wo ba na me pese wo rate om hwese wo nyansa no etisen nyansa ben na wotini mo de ye ne nyom ode ye no e na oman no ho do ben e na wonimu oman no ehun puntuo ene oman ni kanko ben e na si nani so no ne no mo refi se emra no mo ka you see when we are they go and hide behind the law and you see the law says this, the law says that, the law says that, but no mo refi se no it's man who made the law and not the law made man. We made the law. We Ghanaians, we made the law. And we have the right to question any Dick and Tom and Harry. And no, a former general secretary of the NPP, Kwabene Japan, and so catch there say, why Kisie Japan is treating Ken Ofori-Atta like a common criminal. My goodness. Hey, you treat Ken Ofori-Atta say, or a common criminal. The entry say because a nana via minimoka say answer na maybe trans studio hey. Somebody in Bogatanga, in Wa, in Tamale, in Enchi, in Hafasinin, in Volta region, a court, a sentence in the panel the near day, Edina Kotum, dear Ben, the crime is saying Okofa DBS Adena, a edible and opus woody. Wakofa DB no office obet me aton when his car criminal be or their country and baby school fees and one no. Watch him judge na mfa. Judge no se me do beko. Ya de ko or demo or dem. And when the men in the leadership like Ken Ofori-Atta who was given everything to take care of him. Na ono be catch say sikani e di be develop your man. But se ni na e dey kogu baby esem dey kogu. Sir. Really? A brand new war 2 year 4 kwanya sika ewura manyo semu making way no na ye nim sa kwan no nanso anye ye se ye nkasa ye tiri ho. Those were the days the likes of wine Eric Amwatenem were transporting narcotics outside Ghana. Edibe rap politics me ye che no it need to how many years as if said no be the end of it. And ne kwanya sika ewura manyo sem no ebro obi anti aso na obi say nti Ghana ha na mu twa say sika we yo ebre ne beso say the lumba kan no ebre ne beso a ebeso pa o. The Minister of Roads and Highways, Kwame Governs Agboja, has chronicled several roads contractors who were paid millions of dollars without work done. Asemu yare hosem say so manya wutim na aban wasisa Ghana fosi ka dia ma contractor be say je kokodi ekwan ya yede man say how many kilometer roads wanyo nemum ehwo bamfa so bi say ye ma contract ni sika no nkodi keke ade am I the one saying it? Aren't you scared? Hwekwan ya won ensuo no na etoto no many principal streets, roads within the capital, many regional capitals all over in the cocoa growing areas. I see a transporting cocoa at the bar. I see a transporting foodstuff be the bar. Yentimi dientia insuo ase kwanina. Yentimi anye road no. Nemum ya sese sikapudo no e de ama contractor say je ohun ofe we a nice man. Oho akono ye Ghana se fatal nyam nkawo Yesika. Isaac Atobro said, thank you, Professor Johnny Van Sifia Tamils, Ghana, for my president. May your soul rest in peace. Okay. JC, or say, Gweku Professor was talking to Baumia. Where did Baumia got the money he is sharing from? How much is his salary of vice president? How come he become a billionaire without a single company or factory? Okay. JC said, but Kweku, most of Wuntumi concession he was working on is for Nana and family. So it's possible he's cleared him. These are all allegations. We don't know for a fact. Folks, in the political circles, political watchers are questioning this politician. His words of today, yesterday, and perhaps into the future. And the question is, who is he? One more eshe amanyo semu edi amanyo semu agro. Political watchers. Bisa se sa politician oye hwanya. Ne kasa ete sen ada na ne kasa bi ti say. And no obeka ne say, and no china so say. Na da chen so sen na kasa no ebeko no. What it means is there is what you call inconsistency be draw itself in his narrative. Or a politician bear. Listen to him.
For eka enano, asem de pao. Zongo for say, omu njindi se MPP, omu de Dr. Baumia beba, but omu de neba dia, omu be tuamano, omu be tuamano.
Ghanaian, female truck driver is persuading Ghanaians here and abroad the need to work hard and a good living. Ghana for your 100 year. Brano dia na e say o edwuma bi edwuma Ghana ni be ya obenya ne nsa no aduane no e wo se de ohu no Ghana ni o wa ma no ne susuru wo edwuma obeya ne nsa be kɔ na no eno so wo se de ohu no but e bi no betumi abeka cho so no as long as I may oba o me bemo edwuma we as long as I metimi aye na etimi ama me good living, that is the order of the day. This is a Ghanaian female Ghanaian. Or American memoir. She Juma warrior who. She said Juma warrior. Now, who Ghana ha, also bet me away, and I went to me. Saying, and to me, gather courage, no tea American memoir, yes, Juma. Female truck driver. Bet me a driver truck, articulate away to Ghana Hamana ye, be a cockwan swabber. I mean, ye to your car. Golf war, total for. Shell. Every wait me driver articulate able Ghana Hamana ye. Ghana ni bao. Also the free from Maryland or the Kwahi. He bet you car. Are you motivated by this? And I hear the say how na bao. Ye be pe solution ya ye no debio. Ghana from bani the omu penny say. Kotna saw them, I saw them. Hiribaba. No so funny gono. Waka ton suguno so. No amaso hiribaba no waka guso lekusu. Uaba leku susu. You can't hu sa namneade. Is this your pride? The Ghana ni baya nkwa America me sure say in her wildest dream obedrin that ko say obetri truck. But we could do be mine so you need to work hard. You must earn a living. What about us here? A debe nebe pushi Ghana for out of this country way. Our muntimi nye juma waha, enya waha. Obia sending message. Now let me read it here. Or say, to your message, yeah, sometimes I can sympathize the Ghanaians out there. Or say, and Isaac Atobra no the bar. Or say, look at this guys. I have been in America for 25 years. Why I never see $25,000 a year that I am making? You are talking about what? 30 million $? Undone? Make me go mad. Why not? What the American memo? Who says can it be that? But you are my Ghana mo. I have $20 but it's so easy. Obi, I was 30 million more than 30 million. A good pass. Yaw Aban, or say this woman is courageous. Oh. I am a man, but scared to drive. Oh. I respect you. I respect you, ma'am. Ani etio. Ya hu bisi yinipa bi basa ne yete manim. Bisi basa. Ai na edwuma ni ho, ena we no nso nema wo ha ye betimi aye pa ma na yeye. Abro no an ye di ye ho. Politicians ni say o man bu o man ni say no because o munim say me no umie no yadwene ne nhada nya adwuma papa. So o me take advantage of nyema bebre. Wasofo no ntumi nka nyamesem papa bia ne koramba because bebre no mo aso ya kromfo. Me no umie no na so ye de an say ye twa ye ho a we twa we ne we twa we de wo bank ho twa obi drug pusher ni twa obi mason ni twa obi lawyer ni twa obi judge ni twa obi politician ni twa obi journalist ni twa obi ya ye ho se nkoto na egubo no. Very busy people, very busy. We are busy at work. Here we are. God, you ain't through with us here. We got to pray, all right? We pray, we got to pray. And the Yabompa, no more Diabeshim, Hirebaba, Kandiri, ya, Lekusu, ya. Wasting time. Then the Koreans are manufacturing the best of this. The Japanese are doing something, all right? The Malaysians are doing something. The South Koreans are doing something. The friends said the Dubais are doing something. The Singapores, the South friend is saying the Singapore friend is saying Malaysians biya koneni. Yeah, yete. Now they be abana you. The suspension of the passage of the 1 cedi levy on fuel until 16th. So, we are learning government has held on to the passage of the 1 cedi fuel levy until 16th. And on person almost say the year passage and as the action for broader consultation. Secondly, we are also learning COMAC, i.e. Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, in a strongly worded letter to the GRA. Almost akasa. COMAC ye Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies and so ebufu ye papa ewa ben. Now, one more strongly worded statement slammed the sudden rollout announced over a long weekend with less than 48 hours notice as, quote, neither lawful nor operationally feasible, unquote. Your more can I say, Adia bindi beshe Ghana for Konya, mo pese timba no ebwa, me shema sa amra no eye adwuma, ma all the OMCC ni implemented no. Edi mampa American in terms winnie. Hey, MPP ni NDC. Ya mode meyi konie. Hey. Ebra yebe pass e-levy as well say asempa mu ka kire wo Ghana before the passage of e-levy. Ah, come on. Oh, e-levy bawo. Ghana problems ina ebeko ye ho betoy bibia be kama. E-levy, the passage of e-levy eho enum amoto wo mem ha. Say Ghana problems the e-levy ba abba. And it's here what training. Bibia bebe bia obe say Ghana politicians to honum ya na wa ya hwe yi kakra. It's wow. Na dollar na skyrocket no mo dey aba o. Amai mienu o. Two sovereign nations wo mo ko mo ntokwa nowhere closer to Africa o. Tie. Amai mienu two developed two nations, sovereign nations are battling, throwing their warheads, I can't say Scud missiles, any friends me refi me Ukraine. One more to two Scud missiles and ballistic warheads. Enemy are the drones at each other. Yes, yet Africa over 1 million miles away from Russia and Ukraine. No, na MPP for at the side and new way. Ayo chorus to say and crown one good day nursery and a penny wiani and a dronomo touch the Ghana for. Say the dollar no dear a Russian-Ukraine war. The likes of Nana Binum no more to sanum good Ghana for him say Russian-Ukraine war. Hey, me show me some say, hey, na mo to me di atam say pa me e komu trim say Ghana for ye nim nyansenti. Russian-Ukraine war all here. But guess what say? Even whilst the Russian-Ukraine war na ekoso, the Ukrainians were producing 56% of the global flour. Whilst the Russian-Ukraine war ekoso, the Ukrainians are producing 56% of the global oil for you and I to consume. Whilst the Russian-Ukraine war, the Ukrainians are producing 56% of the global pharmaceuticals, drugs, for us to consume. Now, what Africa? Now, this your unscrupulous, intellectually dishonest politicians way. Look at our faces like this, and they could sing the Russian-Ukraine war like scratch. That's the skyrocketing of the dollar is against the backdrop of that war, and let's brace it. And senior citizens of this nation, your doctors, your professors, your emeritus, the political pundits, and all kinds of social ladder class were quiet listening to MPP. And we were quiet for 8 solid years till this day. And this yaba, honestly, try the same as son. Now listen. This group likened the directive to what? Quote, institutional ambush, unquote. And accused the government of using, quote, cohesion, unquote, reminiscent of what? A military regime. Komakafo, at the South Sumu government said, "There were at the sea was soja memo. Sorry, anapa soja memo. Obe dana obe sorry, anapa tutu no better announcement the room. Pam, we say. No, a soja memo sanity. You take a decision, ya fino be beka say, you call brother consultation. No, you need some time. No. And then I come back for Neka say, NDC government na yesa. Woma yesa because of what? Their super majority. And I tell you, say, folks, we here at the front line tend to agree with above perspectives. And indeed, the most annoying part of all of this is often you hear this narrative. Oh, this levy, it would what? It would make the power and also erratic power supply a thing of the past. Was it Wednesday? People bought levies are who do I pass or memoir levies Makuma saying MPP are passing, NDC are passing. Now with him, one more passes our levies we are. I saw more kinds. Oh, yes. We are passing. Oh, Kaniano, a basic so say and a bear kama. Yahoba toying problem biamba a dear Womuka nego. Momon passes our levy in the NG says Sikanin we. Thou quantum of Sikano. Now, between these two parties, he said, "Dear Nebeba, no much she says, Sikania. So mudio, so murio, so me a deum, a binisa Osla, no Osla Sikan, whom is almost already a heading. Inima de Omodia. Now, just one your money bequa, or him, any attitude, as if say it's an ending thing. No, be some say, Mubi read a bang. Me can't say, hey, I just one penny for no madrini, Omunibi. And the question is, how many such levy have we not passed in this country by these two regimes? 33 years in unsustainable energy supply. 33 years. So if it's levies, and pass it bida. Wait, sure. Go and research. Me say, levies way, MPP pass it, NDC, office and pass it be paying. Ya pass it be a manabro, so only this can ye then. Baby, some catch on say, party see me and one. Show. Say, military government si binimu baya. Na womu to me the agricultural one sector of the economy. One sector of the economy. And I am saying why General Ignatius Kutu Echampong used only one sector of the economy, agriculture. What did he do with it? He used agriculture to give this country a facelift. And told the IMF, I won't pay this debt. He repudiated a lot of Ghana's debt. $94.4 million. He saved Ghana $30 million against the importation of what? Cotton. Agriculture was his baseline. And Kutu Echampong succeeded. One, Kutu succeeded. The 7-year rule of Kutu Echampong. Can you compare the 7-year rule of Echampong to that of 8 years of the MPP? No, because under the 4th Republican Constitution, listen, Ghanaians, under the 4th Republican Constitution, how many presidents have we had? Saying about 5 of them, Eboa. 5 of them. 85, you know, each one in Biano, ebe developing Ghana, Fanny said 20%. In all of it, young Fanny said, you can say the threshold of our developmental agenda, no, say, Fanny said, what here, on the scale of any, young Fanny said 100. Way by we develop it 20. We develop it under the 4th Republican no constitution. 5 presidents way obiasu offer 20% ni we develop your money. It's we are sure say Ghana as a state by this time so by this time Dubai ain't mean compare no, Malaysia ain't mean compare, Singapore ain't mean compare, South Korea, these countries way are our age group, they can't compare. Okay? 5 solid leadership under the 4th Republican 33 years. Now, system into development in India. What are these leaders? What have they done with our time, our money, our resources, and our raw materials and everything? What have they done with it? Where is it? To a champion, all the foreign companies falling our timber, rosewood, then our raw materials, he cut it off. We were receiving the greater percentage. Under our 4th Republican, then I'm paying for 1 year. Kufuor laid red carpet for Newmont to go to Brim, Ahafo, Kenyasi, to go and destroy your cocoa, which is one of Ghana's enviable export earners. Maybe say Newmont, or Mama Ghana, gold, do was saying. Premium Bennett, that's what. Yes. It was under the 4th Republican, and that this president have opened the floodgates on top. Let's not even go and destroy our own ecosystem, the environment, the kind of saying the forest reserves, the water bodies. Now the influx of Chinese when we need be man now on paying for any say we force a red carpet mom we no sign a cut then tax exemptions. Mobile leaderships under the 4th Republican Constitution. There are no be some says our taxes we mo de ye den mo be di saying mo be to third dying saying cars do do saying and here na mo pesa mo tena. You want to create a state within the state again. 33 years these two regimes constantly have resort to what? Changing electricity meters against the backdrop of say their managing power supply. But I tell you folks, these are a bunch of lies. They are a bunch of lies and crooks. A baby oba, what wow, papa no ma be yebesi meters. Ediaba sem me say under the 4th Republic, corner cost say how many meters, electricity meters in our domestic homes? Any ends is time. Ni no ba. The narrative is, oh, we want to build a proper energy supply meter way, and yet necessary. And yes, I net you. Akronfo no mo MPP no e be business or be import meters naba no when you billions of Ghana cedis egu no bottom akronfo no a e wo NDC no aban ne ba e say this our business no man here enye meter na enye no the system meter or me say amamoyefo papa bi e na omo ne yete manim e na omo portray say they are leaders of your nation. They are evil, they are nation wreckers, they are the enemies of the state. I may call short break me ba. Afi yebira Ken Ofori-Atta ne nsɛmnsɛm. Lawyer BC Ken Ofori-Atta ma. SMP investigation bi so ba. Efa Ghana hospital kɛse bi pa ho. Na nipa wu a ewu. Mother child mortality a ehumi hu bi da nipa wu. Mebo hospital ni di akyerɛw. So obi bi akosa hospital a contact the front line. Come and tell us your story. This is the Frontline Show, Ghana Speaks. I'll be back after this short break. Stick and stay. Come back. This is the Frontline Show. CTV, of course. My name is Kwaku Annan. Folks, Onyankopon Yadma Barren OHS on Wednesday will start. And this expose way by Boadu HSM. The Frontline Show would be airing a program on a hospital named Mother and Child Hospital in the Kaswa municipality. Monfa Hospital and two screens. Yes. Sa hospital way e wo Kaswa empesua so ho. Ene da ho no Mother and Child. Ghanaians. Now I am calling on the Minister of Health. Ora. Kwabena min is it minta wo minta kando honorable me power chow. I am speaking to some of your people. The Ministry of Health obitia omo mamanie misramu mu fa manini sa expose ya yebeye. Na Ghana phobia wo mu wuo e wo hospital mi hu bida. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you everything. Yes, Mother and Child Hospital and the Ministry of Health. Minimum ka say won't say unless it's probably cause strike. Yeah, minimum say hospital we so muka ho. We are going to expose them big. But the superintendent of this hospital is refusing to answer questions. Yeah. We've engaged him and he's refusing so bekasa. But folks, there is an undercover agent of the frontliner. Yama wakoye dwume bi wo ho a. Yama obeya ade bi nso e wo TikTok. Because a lot of people are dying beyond. Hey, to say me who be that? People have narrated their horrendous encounter and you are going to hear. And so we will be a hospital me patrol break the hospital because I cannot guarantee with the evidences that we've gathered. This our undercover guy. Hospital no akobo Kaswa Regional Police for wakobo mamanie say yen undercover agent is publishing falsehood about this hospital. And the Kaswa Police for Eton Craft friend mane bae. Emo kan asem ye bibia. Then I personally call the Kaswa Regional Police. Asem no ma frɛ abrante no. We me na mesuma no. And we are doing investigation about the hospital. So mo pe adibia mo meka ye ho near hospital no, we should put them in check. The investigator no CID officer no hospital in pending for ebebo na maniano menini ka say so oh really yeah evidence e go on enye easy ma brantie no koye no then they demanded say abrantie no emo evidence na me say listen give some of the affected persons the victims one numbers to the police, let the police call them, let them narrate their story. Do you know what the friend say Kaswa Regional Police for here today my brantie no report here. What they are saying is that they've arrested him. And that, when we charging him for what? False report. I swear God, Kaswa Police, be careful. Commander of Kaswa Police, I am asking you with respect. Be very careful. The lives of people are being crushed, negligently killing innocent people. That was our hospital. Now, so what say? Who be charging me undercover agent? And I swear God, I will make sure President Mahama will sack the regional command. Africa so because the lives of people them say here. Now what you mema faka ne kokod. Minim say Wednesday na musum besa. Mon fa ne kokod ne hwa de besi kroma. Take him to court. Innocent people are dying. Hospital no negligent oh. And mu kum nipa or hospital. Na mo amobetin sem Ghana for. But tonight, before I end with this, because it's an expose eba, I am telling every Ghanaian, especially those in the Kaswa enclave, Obia wako sa hospital, mother and child, call our your friend saying our WhatsApp line. And down 020-297-3461. Please take our WhatsApp number and then call or send a message. Okay? And down WhatsApp number and down 020-297-3461. Any or baby wako mother and child uko uluzu ba ana wankasa you nearly died or something or any family member bia mudishe ekowu hono pa wakount bra. We've gathered a lot and I'm really sad. I'm really sad. And today when I was speaking to the superintendent also no intimi yasembiano nemum he's calling on the regional your friend saying the regional health director to come and answer questions. Your friend saying CTV. And I'm saying who at the hospital was and they won't move forward. You want the regional director no on and he was trying to cite the minister of health said or call Tamale me who dey see her. Na me me say I have the interview of the chief executive. You see, this country people are sometimes may I say as if they are losing their head. Say, Musi adwuma no ye de adwuma hye mo nsa kohwe nkwasiade a nurse fo no gusa mother and child hospital ne samfo a wo mudi wo ho ekum ne hyema enipa ewu e wo hospital so mo ye sebe mo. I'm telling you, Ghana some na make no mother and child. Tonight I'm only calling on the minister. I've spoken to somebody very close to the minister. And Kwabna ma wani nkosa hospital ye de nsemi begu om wa tibi wasun. And I would say the officials of the hospital, the ministry should shut down the hospital and revamp it again. Oh yes, because I said nipa ewu na doso. Namu Kaswa regional command. Yeah, chief, ibu police ifo. But we are what dream say move my hospital na influence police so I dey now listen, Accra events Kaswa regional command. Now listen. Our guy has not published any false information. Now CTV, we are about to blow the cover up. So come here. Come here. We are about to blow the cover up of the hospital. Into Branabekachem was CTV said, we are publishing false information. Absolutely nonsense and balderdash. How dare you? We are police officer and we've given you a uniform. Use it and protect life and properties. Who to us a Matia Branton to say, or publishing false information. We gave you numbers of victims. Go and talk to them. Have you done it? Now, assembly or no CID officer, no one make a can in a real way. And we are going to charge them as a moche. Moho fools are what they dampare and then no corner umunya sumbre. That's another dampare one to be design quasi seminal. Oh, sometimes enemy interesting more police officers be. I understand Jimio saying quasi adio sadeyo. You think the law no own? You think so? Me we a police officer no in one share massa me sure sumo. Ghana mran wo ye na dia wo. Untimi you sum rano emphasis yobi. I'm telling you guys. And a friend saying Kaswa regional command police. I'm waiting. Na me sure dia mobeye. But I'm to tell you sir, the investigation about this hospital is coming on live. I say if you come here and tell me, sir, we've published false information against hundreds of Ghanaians who are dying in this hospital. How dare you people? Folks, afiyem rane ensem ma me dwen wa me ntia se musumu bebo ye ho ban no enipa bi kum nipa eno na emu hia de. Please, those of you calling the number, don't. Let me finish the program. Any Ghanaian bia wakosa hospital, mother and child, after the program, contact the line. You can send an audio, narrate whatever that happened. Our hospital, our WhatsApp, February, we'll take it. Okay? Anybody who has gone to mother and child hospital, I am going to show you Ghanaians, pictures, videos, and many more. Now, Fimiwia, more Kaswa police. You will come and tell me why you want to detain that our undercover agent. What kind of nonsense is that? Make a Simbia police officer on Peso Bete and then I'm saying here on Moche. I'm obviously I'm calling on my own. You think so? I'm not ready to speak to IGP about this, but definitely we are going to file a complaint to the police headquarters. As far as Accra, FNC, Kaswa region, I'm more concerned. If you want to help the hospital to be killing Ghanaians, then I'm waiting. May expose them rough. Any corruption that will go on there, I know, I'll catch you people. And Timuni Muhini, Kaswa police. So be him commander now. Speak to the commander. Catch her and say that case down and your small case. Nobody has published falsehood. Everything is real. We've spoken to victims. People's mothers have died. People's children. Masa, what story be not kweku? Mi susa am say, hey, into where you cost? Let me impose a hospital. Be say, Esha Kaswa municipality. Wow. And I'm kum nipa. And nurses and most of our premier hospitals, because there are nurses for no more. But then, almost all more cost strike. Because there are nurses ni uko hospital a nurse for no more year Ghana for me. Almost more Ghana for. Minima didn't tell me yes, baby, no mako nursing school na. Woman question no more to hospital. A grow and secure and no mudie woman in naho. Anyway, young call. Ken Ofori-Atta and Nzem.
Different thing from a person who has not been tried, and the law allows them to proceed against him in absentia. Do that.
Now, when you watch the demeanor of this guy, it's so explicitly clear. Try to gauge his conscience and his demeanor. Say, is he thinking about the quantum of money dissipated by Ken Ofori-Atta, gone waste? Is that what Van saying? Kofi Bentil is thinking? No, and any issue. Kofi Bentil is doing that with emotions, depending which political lines that guy is crossing. And we know him so well. We know these are so-called lawyers, renowned lawyers who want to speak and want everybody to catch cold. God damn. What the hell? And we would endorse Ken Ofori-Atta Baby Osibiara as long as the red alert is on him. May he pray that he doesn't come under the radar. Now Kofi Bentil oba no Koshia no airport. But you know what? Ne lawyers so to ye dey say na prostate ye den. Prostate ye bema wo hwa na se ho. Enti ye say bema bia no prostate no ebenya we nya won ade ba ko doctors in baka cho say obutu oba so time and time. E say na wotwe bia anya bia be say enum na obutu oba so. Anya kura no ye say wo mo na e ka o a doctor for say na what we be anko na wi no anya bia na se wubutu oba so be emprenu ne kra no be enan tese wo dia che kra no wo dia che no eye sen miensa and I'm say ye no mudie ye no bia ye nware ye tito ya your life I see the whole house is thrown omina asasa bra force an e to obi anware ni si so nti ye yasam ne ye be ka ne sen. Just say prostate e betimi aden e betimi treat adan na na Ofori-Atta o sha America ho hwe hospital yasma me kai mother and child messages e begu ya masa ehu bi da messages pa e begu ha my main can message was one more day me guest ever okay my main can say this lawyer it's blah, 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 blah. I don't want to use that word. And he called himself a lawyer. I don't want to use that word, okay? Okay, well, see, greetings, sir. Please, I am Kwabena Jedu from Ablekuma Agape. I have similar issues concerning the criminal nurses in Gonzi Hospital. Really? I see. Well, say, Kwaku Annan, it is true. People are dying in the hospital, in that hospital. Last year, my wife's sister was admitted at the same hospital and was given BP medicine, and she was not suffering from BP. I fight them in the hospital. Ebinio, namo Kaswa police. Kaswa police for instead of you to go and do investigation, rather a media house here investigation. Nipa said no. He's publishing what? I'm just watching the Kaswa regional police. The police in Penifomuntu Kaswa Fonofo. Because I say, "Enkoye mamo sa wo." Me say, "Enkoye mamo, you won't survive." Commander now work as on me say, "You won't survive this." If you want to throw a challenge to this platform, I can only say I accept the challenge. Now, do I have my guest there? Well, say, my auntie was admitted in the mother and child hospital on last week, Monday, and she died. Oh, and died on last week, Wednesday. Wow. Yeah, you have a lot to do here. Great. Mamenko, let's speak to our political analyst, Nana Mankwa, with the very short minutes now. I can Yembisa Nana Mankwa 1 or 2 ebina. So Amankwa, Memwajo, what is saying? Good evening.
Hello, Kofi. Great to say.
Mehoya Pao, also what is saying?
Mehoya 100%.
Great. State of London. I hope so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, chair, for.
Good one.
BBI, okay.
Wonderful. Amankwa, and then do brief cry. I know for whatever. But quick one, looking at the gatherings of Ken Ofori-Atta and now the red alert in for APP, you know. Earlier it was a manhunt. Now the red alert itself is triggered. How severe this could be, as far as you are also within the intelligentsia, how severe this could be for Ken Ofori-Atta?
Red alert, no.
Yeah. Go ahead, Amankwa. Can you hear me?
OS is not enough to red alert.
Sure.
It's a normal procedure, but let me say for submission, red alert is red alert. So he has to go to very, very difficult for him to go from one country to another country. Unless almost they get out. But I say Donald Trump, he's not playing games. We are African, that's all connected to one problem. It's fish you out. UK, so they could easily fish you out. For Mauritius, they will be okay. Mauritius Islands, those type of places. But the whole thing is, sometimes, I'm listening.
Amankwa Jinaye, online you lose.
Yeah, the reception is very poor. Is it good? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Yanko.
It's the OSP, they say, also, they don't name back Ghana and your help. It's the, and I said, more, as a country, no, she's only to me, yeah. But to be quite honest, a lot of these politicians that they be almost away for health reasons. No, a lot of them sometimes the treatment, you can have it in Ghana,
exactly.
But it's in their almost benefits. No, it's in their remuneration benefits. No, so they can get treatment abroad. And a lot of them. Some of them, they can even create that they are going abroad and they get per diems and things like that. And the whole thing is a scam. But a lot of them, let me explain this. Some of them, they are not doing anything illegal.
I see.
The society and the rules that have been given to the society, they are working within the rules, but they are not honest people. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
They are working within the rules, but the rules are bad. And to say the whole apartheid system of Ghana, apartheid system, apartheid system was South Africa. The apartheid system was a law. It was a bad law. So in Ghana, you have a lot of bad laws. And then you have a lot of bad lawyers who will justify it for their personal gain.
Quick one.
Lawyers
quick one. The friend saying Kofi Bentel is suggesting say if he is to advise Ken Ofori-Atta, he would advise him not to come to Ghana. Do you share his thoughts?
He's a lawyer, isn't he? He's a trained lawyer.
That's correct.
He's been trained to find out a way to get his client out of problems. That is his main training. And that's what he's doing. I'm not justifying what he's doing. He can see that these are the type of thing Makacho said. I don't like when the parliament is populated by lawyers. I like engineers, scientists, doctors, businessmen. I like that wide range of. You see, we are we've copied the British American system without having their laws. You see, our laws are copied around British and American system. But you need the enforcement ability of the British American system. So we are doing the wrong thing. We are supposed to be doing something right. But actually, the fundamentals that is built on is wrong.
That's right.
And we should do it. We should not copy their system. You have to break the egg to make a fresh omelette. A code, no?
Yeah.
Because
I got you, man. I got that.
A British American political constitution.
Yeah.
Not at the same time, no. Yeah, police make me a chief prime minister back. But police make me a chief president back.
Impossible.
Police chief. Never say police chief president back here. Or do you know who I am? I have to police the chief president back. There will be a procedure and there will be a conviction. And see, you are copying a system that is inimical to your culture. Does that make sense?
Quite serious, though.
Does it make, well, you are police the chief me waha. Me to make us on mommy 50 CD, me man 50 pounds no call. On mommy call. It can't work. It's a democracy near fake. I'm being honest. It's founded on a copycat system which is not amicable to the place that is being practiced.
Yeah.
It's in our countries, so much develop no more level to Singapore, the rest of them now. They were literally good dictators. There are dictators that are bad, and they are good dictators. I mean, my main can be being just simple. That ambulance here to buy advertising no meaning. American partner be frame. I say I was offering your government, the MPP government at the time, I was offering them the same thing they want, the same ambulance, less price, and I will give them 4 years to pay. But they didn't take my deal.
I see.
American. So why didn't they take your deal? Because they need to steal money direct until they have to pay. Oh, probably at the price in a year high. You bet me to your Sikano direct. On no crowd, you'll see more money or pay. I deal with letters of credit, and I've dealt with Stanley Bank and other banks. I'll see. I will give them all the ambulances they wanted, no payment, and for 4 years' time they can pay me. All I need is a deferred letters of credit. Na HSA country no crabet me say we sika for the time being. Ni akoye sa bridge na in Kolano and namso na omo cross over the bridge and the children can fall into the bridge and die. The leaders you people have don't care about you. I mean, you see, the Kwaku Park for this is the kind of people that end up in positions of power in Ghana. They don't care. They are in the position to make money for themselves.
Correct.
But they have to tell people something. They have to tell the people, we are here to help, we want to govern you. And our most society, so my most society with two academic. Anything I now come show no say. Most society no produce BBA. It's all academic. Paperwork. They don't make anything. That is the problem. The ambulance deal, I know somebody that offered a better deal. I then a government who could we are minister for a financer. Your spending should be more like I'll give you an example. Why don't they prepay you, but they let you work for a month before they pay you?
That's correct.
Why do they do that? They do that because they can't be prepaying you before you start the work. And the ambulance, you not a finance minister. Obi offer would deal say, my main ambulance number I'm in 4 years' time. But those type of deals, to me, commission be at 20-30%. There's not a lot of money to steal from it. So they need somebody that will bring an invoice that they have to pay direct to the person's account. That's where the money is being made.
Great. Bro, it will be now a lot of developing stories we need to touch base with you. So take a rest for me. Now, you better get it back to you. You and I have a lot of private staffs we
Now,
have
same account also, no. Yeah, everywhere in the world. Any different place, when your income and your lifestyle is over the border, they can see the part until you declare your taxes that you pay.
Exactly.
And the society, the government is also telling the people to pay taxes.
Yeah.
You are a country, most countries, you don't take until you have about 80% of your population as middle class. You cannot use taxation as a way of development. 80% of your people have to be middle class. In Europe and America, 80% are middle class. Ghana, no, it's only 5% middle class, 5% super rich, and 90% of the people are straight. And they want the 90% to pay the taxes for the people, the 5% middle class and 5% super rich, no, to live on them. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
God. You cannot use taxation 80% of your population is not middle class. It's not doable.
Good. Ankwa, you better was the BCSA. Now we'll touch base again on all the developing stories. But folks, Nana Mankwa na mini dim common. Loads of messages. Abba, loads of it. Monfanchemi and lesem. Messages in the main team reading na. Nyankopon ya aduma Wednesday, especially the expose near day bano. Hospital no. In fact, Niama appeal hupa seriously, and some be brave people. I'm out for a lot of experiences be brave share with that very hospital. No, into Pastor Wisdom, I will say Unia Babi Sukra Ekoku Hospital. There's loads and loads and loads of it. Where I say my auntie was admitted in the Mother and Care Child Hospital last week Monday, and she died last week Wednesday. When will the expose be done? The expose is starting this very coming Wednesday week. Yes, and you put in Ubia who an experience with this hospital. Please send an audio recording to our WhatsApp number 02029734461. And a good screen is 02029734461. Send a WhatsApp message to it. Because we'll play your audio for Ghanaians to know your experience and all of that. Nafi, I'm a ministry no more supervisory role. It was our hospital. They will check the hospital anywhere in Nipa. It was our hospital. Folks,